Hi friends, welcome to Brave today. I thought we can do some doodling again, warm-up doodles, but I have this stamp that has some spaces inside, so I thought it would be really cool to use some stamp pieces and to kind of use them as a guide to start doodling inside those pieces, just for fun, just for something to do. So I'm going to stamp my images here and find something that has lots of space in it and play with your doodle. So that is it. I thought this was kind of neat because then you can kind of just go back and forth and start doodling in here as a warm-up today. And you could probably go and play with it and just have a lot of fun doodling back and forth with your right hand and your left hand. And I know this is kind of high today and you guys probably can't see that, but yeah, I'm just going to pick some spaces and start doodling with both my left and my right. So then I get both hands going, my mind going, and try to do some doodling like that. Of course, you'll have one hand a little bit better than the other, and just got to practice at making different types of doodles. It's like Zentangle, but it's just giving you a space where to doodle. And I thought that was a different idea. You can work it. So just back and forth. I thought that would be kind of an interesting exercise to do today. So we can do lots of different things in your little spaces provided by whatever stamp you had. So I think it's pretty cool. So I'm just going to play a little bit with this and see if I can practice with my straight lines on this hand. Straight lines are a big thing for me. So obviously for my other hand as well. But that's what we're doing, and that's what I kind of thought would be a really cool idea to do today. Yeah, look, that one's worse than the left hand, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I thought that would be a good exercise to do. Brave was feathers, and so today's Brave, I thought I'd want to go back to more garden ideas today, so I'm going to do a page of flowers and probably do them in like colored, I don't know if I'll do watercolor or what, but I'm thinking that I kind of like want to play with flowers again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some circles. I think that's a big enough circle, and I'm just going to, so make any kind of flower you want. It could be just a whimsical, or it could be just like an actual flower you know of. And so I'm starting with the center actually, which is a little, maybe a little different for me, but I'm just starting off with something like that and kind of getting my flower in. And I hope there's enough lighting here. And decided I'm going to have the stem coming out. So yeah, I'm doing flowers again today. I think I'm going to do a trio of flowers and just, I think that would be a really nice canvas. And I might do it in watercolor or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I might want to do it in watercolor today for like the future canvas. So I can write that down, but I can kind of decide. I'm going to make it almost shell-like, the petals. So just decided that. It almost looks like a shell. And gonna kind of just do that and think of like what colors would go good together. I'm gonna try to do this pattern of kind of two and then a big one and then two little ones like that. So that's kind of my pattern now that I'm making. It's kind of like a shell. It reminds me of a shell, so. And this one might be too small here. Just kind of playing with it. So if I were to make this one a little bit bigger, make it look full. Easy enough to fix up. To make it go right over off the page or on a page, whatever. And I think for this one, I'm just going to have the, just like that. Fix up my center. So yeah, I'm just decided to make them 3 cute. You know what? These ones look too V-like, so I'm just going to do more like the other ones are not quite V-like. So kind of pay attention to what I'm doing here. Hopefully the centers are not too big, and just make a bunch of little stem and there we go. That's one. And then I'm going to make another one up here, just starting with that center. And then just go from there. So I'm going to start off this way. So the whole point of doing Brave is just trying to give you a lead of what, do some flowers, do whatever kind of design you want. So then you guys have some of your own ideas, and I'm just kind of giving you inspiration for that. So that's my hopes, is just that you guys kind of have fun and be brave with your art and make some sketches and then maybe make some canvases with them or journaling. That kind of thing. So that's just my sketching of my flowers. So now that I kind of know my design, because I kind of just like, oops, that's kind of crooked, but made it on hand, that following it for the other flowers now, really. I'm not sure about the centers. They'll develop. Make something with really lots of stem, and this would be really challenged because sometimes flowers can be, I don't know. I like, there's different, the ones you can go like this, you can go like that. You can have totally different ones like this. So that would be a nice, neat thing to challenge on, is different stem. And I actually want to move this flower over. So yeah, try something new with stem and do a really neat flower. The focus maybe on the flower should be the center of this project. That would be kind of cool. So we got to kind of try to make it like this is like the three-dimensional, two-dimensional, whatever it's coming up and forward. So, however, it works. Kind of getting my shell shape there for the petals. So that's kind of how it's going. I'm leaving a space right here, like as if there's a petal missing or bunches missing, that kind of thing. And yeah, the stem, I'm just doing some circles, but like I said to you guys could do something really cool. So yeah, the whole point of this brave is just to go for it and have fun and make up some new little pieces. So the leaves that we could do kind of neat leaves like this. You can do more rounded leaves. I'm not sure of making up the flowers, so the leaves can be like that, more rounded perhaps. Whatever suits your flowers. Let's try a trio of flowers today. We can even do like some circles in between. Take up some space. I have some of these pieces up anyway. We'll throw in some interesting the stamens that I was playing with. Let's throw those up as space fillers. That's interesting. Kind of make it up as you go along. Then we just invented something weird. So that's all good. Let's fix those up. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this brave. Fill it up a little bit here and there with your leaves, and I think that would be really cute to add. Maybe even on your book you could add some pencil crayon, watercolor, or anything like that. I am going to go with a little watercolor here, and I'm just kind of doodling, so I'm doing it very messily, but it's good. So I'm just going to go in with my watercolor pencil. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And let's see. Got a little bit of color on that one. I didn't rinse off. But anyway, so now I'm just going in with my water brush, and this is a number 2 Durant water brush. I don't know. And this is just like the book's not really watercolor, but you don't have to put too much water just to kind of get the feel of it. So it gives you the feel if you want to do watercolor. You guys can paint acrylic. If you do it on water paper, you can water down the acrylic and it'll stay on the water paper pretty good. I like that. And then I think I would use a white highlighter of some sort to highlight the stamen. So what I would do is do black for myself here on these. This is wet still, so I would circle them in black for my project. And then I would tap them with a little bit of white to highlight them. And of course, this all would be outlined in black, I think. So let's see what that looks like here. It would be all kind of black, and then you'd have a few highlights. So I'm going with it, just playing with it here. So of course, this pen's a little bit on the thicker side, so then I would have a few white marks coming in. This one's not as great as this one here, white perfect, but it's almost dead. So that's the problem with that. So that's pretty cute. Then you can go on with your next color. But anyway, so you get the feel of it and do what you want to do. Throwing in my watercolor again in here. And I'm doing it really messy, but it gives you an idea of how your idea will come across. So I think the stamen and all that kind of thing would be something to really work on and play with. Fun. Before I wet this, I think I'm going to go and play with it like that. To say, okay, so I want my center to almost be totally black. And just lots of different levels. And I think that's about it. Just wanted to do a quick review of this one, catching up here. I don't want the video to go too much longer than 15 minutes for you guys for Brave, but this is basically the sketch of a future layout of some sort. Of course, little mishaps here and there, but just wanted to share that with you guys a little bit more done. And that's what I have. And I think it's cute. So you guys go ahead and make your little layout of your flowers. And like I said, try to make the centers more interesting. Concentrate on the nose. And that's about it. That's about all I have today for our Brave. And there we go, 3 wonderful, totally different colors too. So there you go. Don't forget to craft like a duck. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.